I just feel a bit for everybody associated with the club, really. I think, firstly, look, credit to Sheffield United, I think, in terms of that they still have to do a job when we go down to 10. And, when you look at the strength of their squad, the depth they have on the bench, most of their bench, I think, walks into most Championship teams. Such a strong side, credit to them. Up to the sending off, I thought it was a good game. I thought it was a really good advert for Championship football. But we had really good control, got into decent areas. Joe Williams obviously had a decent effort, hit the bar. They had some really good moments on counter-attack, which, they're so dangerous on transition. And then the whole game just completely changed because of, a major error.
Do you feel it wasn't a red card, not a penalty? What was your view on it?
Well, for me, look, he's waiting for contact. There is contact, but the red has to be for no intention, I've been told, to play the ball. Rob kicks the ball, so I don't get how you can not attempt to play the ball yet kick it. So I think it's one of those. We flagged concerns earlier in the week around his performance level this season. He's given out previous reds that have been incorrect, and he's unfortunately done another one tonight.
Will that be one you'll be looking to appeal your sit and then probably ban the second?
I don't know how that works now. I need to look into it, to be honest.
How's Jay? He looked clearly frustrated.
Yeah, he's on crutches, so not looking good either.
What was the injury?
Ankle.
What did you make of the way your team covered after that red card? You did dig in, especially at the start of the second half.
Yeah, that with the lads. They're going to run, fight, compete. I think we actually started the first 20 minutes of the second half. I thought we were quite good control. Kind of kept them outside and in front of us, and it does become a little bit. You see the. If you give them spaces like you saw first half, they're so the quality, the speed they move at, they had so dangerous on transition that it can cause you problems. So it becomes, when you're a man down, how do you control space? How do you keep them outside and in front of us, and frustrate them probably more than anything? And yeah, we did it for a period, but not long enough. And ultimately the goals were a little bit soft for me.
Does that make it more frustrating that you dug in, that you've left yourself with a real mountain to climb up there coming this Monday?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Liam, when you said you flagged up concerns, you're unhappy with the appointment of the referee?
We just felt it was too big a game. I think when you look at his previous, where he's sent people off and then they've come back and said he's got that one wrong. Yeah. If that's the very best in the Championship, which I don't think he is, for a spectacle like tonight, it's just too much potential for errors. And of course, I'm not questioning it deliberate or anything. We all make errors, but unfortunately, it was, for me, it was a concern.
Did you also get the referee?
Well, we called up to ask the question if why the appointment, but was told it was suitable.
In terms of any appeal process, can you get it overturned by?
I actually don't know, to be honest. It's so soon after the game. I'll be finding out when I go downstairs.
What did you say to the players at the end there?
Of course, naturally I think everybody in this stadium, everyone's probably angry, frustrated, disappointed. We're all probably sharing the same emotion. Lads are gutted. They're so desperate to do well, and that's what I quite liked about us in the first 30, 40. We didn't get it all right, but we actually came out and did us. We went and took control of the game and showed some bravery to play with quality. So then, yeah. I think it's one of those when it's probably hurts twice as much, the fact that you don't feel it's completely on you. And look, it shouldn't have got to the area where we're defending and Rob's defending like he is. That's on us as well. So I'm not passing the blame everywhere else. But one of those we'll regroup. Just spoke to the lads in there. They're gutted, but what I do know about them, and we spoke a lot about it, bouncing game to game, we'll keep fighting, we'll keep believing until the final whistle on Monday. And you only have to look at the history of sport to see there's been a huge number of comebacks and upsets, and we'll take belief from that and we'll go in fighting on Monday.